Have you ever opened a letter from your health insurance company only to find those dreaded words, claim denied? Your heart sinks, frustration builds, and you're left wondering, what now? It's a stressful, confusing situation that far too many of us face. But here's the good news: a denial is not the end of the road. In fact, it's often just the beginning of a conversation. Today, we're going to walk through exactly what to do when your health insurance claim is denied. I'm going to give you a clear, step-by-step action plan to fight back and get the coverage you deserve. So take a deep breath and let's get started. First things first, don't panic. I know it's easier said than done, but panicking won't solve anything. An initial denial is incredibly common. Sometimes it's for a simple reason, like a paperwork error, a coding mistake from your doctor's office, or missing information. Other times, it's more complex. Whatever the reason, your first job is to become a detective. You need to understand exactly why the claim was denied. Your insurance company is required by law to tell you why they denied your claim. This information will be in the denial letter or the explanation of benefits, often called an EOB. This document can be confusing, filled with codes and jargon, but it holds the key. Look for a reason code or a short explanation. It might say something like service not medically necessary, out-of-network provider, experimental treatment, or pre-authorization required. This reason is your starting point. If the language is unclear, don't hesitate. Your very first phone call should be to your insurance company. Have your policy number and the claim number handy, and ask the representative to explain the denial in plain, simple English. Take detailed notes during this call. Write down the date, the time, who you spoke with, and exactly what they said. This log will become your most valuable tool. Now that you know the why, let's move on to step 2. Gather your evidence. This is where you build your case. Think of it like preparing for a debate. You need to collect all the documents related to your claim. This includes the denial letter, the EOB, all your medical records related to the service in question, any test results, and letters from your doctor. Speaking of which, your doctor is your most powerful ally in this fight. Contact your doctor's office immediately. Let them know your claim was denied and ask for their help. Often, they can provide a letter of medical necessity. This is a formal letter from your doctor explaining why the treatment, procedure, or medication was essential for your health. A strong, detailed letter from a medical professional carries a lot of weight. They can explain that the treatment is standard care, not experimental, and why it was the best option for you. Also, ask your doctor's billing department to double-check the claim they submitted. As I mentioned, simple coding errors are a frequent cause of denials and are often the easiest to fix. A quick resubmission with the correct code might be all it takes. With your reason for denial understood and your evidence gathered, you're ready for step 3, the internal appeal. This is the first formal step in challenging the decision. Your denial letter should explain the process for filing an internal appeal. It will include deadlines, which are extremely important. Missing a deadline can automatically disqualify your appeal, so mark it on your calendar immediately. Most insurers give you around 180 days, but it varies. Your appeal should be in writing. While you can sometimes start it over the phone, a written appeal creates a paper trail and allows you to present your case more thoroughly. Write a clear, concise letter. Start by stating that you are appealing the denial of a specific claim. Include your name, policy number, and the claim number. Then methodically address the reason for the denial. If they said it wasn't medically necessary, you lines counter that with your doctor's letter and a personal explanation of how the condition affects your daily life. If it was a pre-authorization issue, explain the circumstances. Maybe it was an emergency, or maybe there was a misunderstanding. Stick to the facts, be polite and professional, but firm. Emotion is understandable, but a logical, evidence-based argument is more persuasive. Attach copies, never the originals, of all the evidence you gathered, the doctor's letter, your medical records, the EOB, everything. Send this appeal via certified mail with the return receipt requested. This proves that they received it and when. After you submit your internal appeal, the insurance company will review your case. This review is conducted by a different set of people than those who made the initial decision. They will look at your appeal letter and the evidence you provided. This process can take some time, usually 30 to 60 days. They will then send you a written decision. If they overturn their original denial, congratulations! Your hard work paid off. The claim will be paid. But what if they uphold their denial? What if you get a second letter that says, "Sorry, we still won't cover it. Don't lose hope"? This is where many people give up, but you have another, more powerful option. Step 4. The external review. This is a crucial step that many people don't even know exists. An external review means an independent, third-party organization, not affiliated with your insurance company, will review your case. These reviewers are impartial doctors and medical experts, and their decision is legally binding. This is your right under the Affordable Care Act. Your final denial letter from the internal appeal must tell you how to request an external review and what the deadline is. Again, pay close attention to that deadline. You'll submit a request, usually to your state's Department of Insurance or a similar regulatory body, along with all your evidence. The process is similar to the internal appeal, but this time your case is being heard by a neutral party. Statistics show that patients win external reviews a surprising amount of the time. When an unbiased expert looks at the medical facts, the decision often swings in your favor. So, if you truly believe the treatment was necessary, do not skip the step. Throughout this entire process, remember to stay organized. Keep a dedicated folder or binder for everything related to this claim. Every letter, every note from a phone call, every medical record. Being organized reduces stress and ensures you have everything you need at your fingertips when you need it. Also, don't be afraid to ask for help. This can be overwhelming. Your doctor's office is a key resource. Some hospitals even have patient advocates or financial counselors who can help you navigate this process. There are also nonprofit organizations, like the Patient Advocate Foundation, that provide free assistance to patients dealing with insurance issues. And finally, a word on your mental health. Fighting with an insurance company while you're also dealing with a health issue is incredibly taxing. It's okay to feel angry, frustrated, and exhausted. Talk to friends or family about what you're going through. If the stress becomes too much, please consider reaching out to a mental health professional. Your well-being is the most important thing. If you're in crisis, you can always call or text 988 in the US to connect with the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. They're available 24/7. To recap, don't panic. Understand the reason for the denial. Gather your evidence, especially a letter from your doctor. File a formal internal appeal in writing before the deadline. And if that fails, escalate to an independent external review. You have rights and you have options. It takes persistence, but you can successfully challenge a denial and win. You are your own best advocate. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this guide empowers you to take action if you ever face an insurance denial. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on navigating the healthcare system. Have you ever fought an insurance denial? Share your experience in the comments below. Your story could help someone else. Thanks again and take care.